YouTube, what up? Welcome back. Just doing a little driving chat right now. I guess you call it a commuting chat, but I think I'm gonna start doing these. Like I said, we're kind of recording some driving, whether it be even, to work, whether that be I'm driving around and chatting, but still working out, some stuff. I want to see. I'm definitely looking for feedback as far as camera angles, audio. I think we've got it nailed down. I watched back the one video I recorded yesterday, and I really liked it. Came out audio-wise, came out good. Outside of the fact that I forgot to freaking spit out my gum, so that sounded stupid over that, so probably won't post that. But like I said, as far as like this camera angle and finding a mount solution, I think we're good. Like I said, I do have an extension coming in to push this back just a little bit, but ultimately I think it's a pretty good angle for POV slash vlog, chat vlogs and stuff like that, but I'm pretty happy with it. So, and honestly, I thought it was going to be shakier, so I got on the bridge yesterday and it was shaking quite a bit, like visually from what I can see on the actual camera. But after watching it back, the processing on the camera, or the hyper smooth, or whatever it's called, pro smooth or something, did a really good job of smoothing it out, and it didn't look very jittery or anything like that. So I was pretty happy with that. So I was a little worried that maybe that solution, because of where it's mounted and the amount it moves, wasn't going to work, but honestly I think it's pretty good. Even in the firmest suspension, it did a good job of not really showing those shakes, so we'll probably roll with it. I didn't vlog it. I really should have vlogged it, but did end up trading my wife's 2019 X3 in. Worked out number wise. Talking to my boy Marcus. Shout out to Marcus. Thank you, bro. I appreciate you. And Dell, the finance manager over there at BMW Mobile. Awesome dudes. Very thankful for the relationships I've built over the time at BMW, and also actually through my job and whatnot. So definitely built some great relationships there, and I'm forever thankful for that. So yes, we did trade it in. We got a 2026 brand new BMW X3 M Sport package, shadow line, whole deal looks really, really good, in Brooklyn gray, black interior, black rims. Very excited and grateful to be able to do that for my wife. She, of course, absolutely loves it. Like I said in the last video, which, like I said, I'm not sure if I'm going to post, but the spec we got on her 2019 wasn't exactly what we wanted. It didn't have shadow line, wasn't blacked out, wasn't M Sport. Different time, financially. It was a good car. It got us to where we are now. But we had to put a decent amount of money into it. Had some water coolant leaks and stuff, like some coolant leaks, so we did have to put a little bit of money into that car, which wasn't great. Wish I did a little bit more research on those 2019s, because apparently it's very common, especially around the mileage and age that car was. So definitely could have did a better job there researching that. But again, it was technically like her first car. Very grateful for it, and it helped keep building up the credit to where we are now. So it definitely helped in that regard. But yeah, I mean, I'll definitely be shooting some content with it, you know. It's a great daily. I mean, obviously she's going to be driving it a good majority of the time, but I'll be driving it on the weekends because I don't want to put excessive miles in this car. I kind of already have. You know, my commute is a decent chunk, and well, depending on, you know, which location I'm working out of. But yeah, I put quite a bit of miles on this car. My first year and a half of owning it, mainly the first year, I was in, you know, driving 30, 40 minutes each way, and that was definitely adding up. But thankfully, I've had to do, you know, be a little bit more local of late, so that really helped slow down the mileage I was adding on. So thankful for that. But absolutely freaking love driving the car. Like I said, it's not from that standpoint, I wish I could just drive it all the time. It's the best car I've ever owned by quite a bit. I mean, I liked my M340. My M340 was a nice little daily for sure. Had some good little power, very comfortable, practical with the 4 doors. You know, so definitely no issues there. But it wasn't a true M car, you know, so this M2 is a little different in that category. And I freaking love this car. So all right, get on over. Like I said, absolutely no complaints on this car. I've had no reliability issues, knock on wood. It's just, well, I won't call it reliability issues, but I've had tire problems. Like, I've had 4 flat tires in a year and a half of owning this car. Like, these sticky tires, man, they attract nails and screws like I've never seen before. And y'all know these tires are not cheap. So, you know, you're in $400 or $500 a tire every time something happens like that. If it's, you know, if it's beyond repairable or you know, generally it's a good idea, even if you patch it, to, you know, to make it a priority to get that tire changed and replaced. So I've already had to replace both back tires very close to one another in terms of time. And then I had to change, well, very recently, like 2 weeks ago, I got another flat in my front right tire. I was like, you've got to be kidding me. Thankfully, I went on a little run there where it wasn't too bad. You know, I had basically 3 flats on the 2 back tires. You know, one of them patched and then ended up replacing both of them. Which, of course, I really wish at the time. So I got Pirellis, P0s, with the car. And then once they went flat in the rears, I was like, I want to go Michelin Pilot Sport 4S's. You know, those are the other OEM options on the tires, which are known in the community of being just so much better than the Pirellis. But I didn't. I was like, you know, I'm just gonna match it, you know, because it was based, like I said, it was 1 tire at a time. I didn't want to have one Michelin Pilot Sport 4S on the back there. And then, so like I said, swapped both of those for Pirellis. But once the front right one, and I was gonna need tires fairly soon, but once that front right one got a nail in it, I'm like, screw this. I bought 2 Michelin Pilot Sport 4S's, replaced those. So now I got the Pilot Sport 4S's on the front, and then the Pirellis on the back right now, because those are still pretty good. But I think sooner rather than later, I'll have to swap the back 2 for some Michelins, and I can just keep those Pirellis as some backups, you know. I'll just do that, because man, these tires, man, like I said, that's really been my only maintenance. Obviously, with it being a new car, all my maintenance is covered until first 36,000. 3 years, 36,000. But tires, man, they're not cheap. That's for sure. But you know that when you get in a car like this, like hell, even the M340 was very similar tire wise. So I don't remember if I ever had to change tires. I didn't have it for very long, the M340. I think I had it for a year. I don't think I had to change tires on that one. But I want to say those had run flats too. No, my 440. I had a 440 2017 before that. Those had run flats. I really don't remember if the M340 had run flats or not. But yeah. So like I said, tires really been the only issue. But definitely excited to shoot more content with this car. You know, we'll definitely do some. I have some walk around footage that I shot a couple weeks ago, or last week, excuse me, that I'll definitely be putting in the channel. Absolutely love this car. Like I said, I can't say that enough. I've enjoyed so much driving it. It's really like low-key the perfect daily for me. Like I said, if miles weren't an issue, it's an awesome daily. You can have fun when you need it. You know, you have the power when you need it. It's comfortable. Obviously, I don't have buckets, which, you know, I may feature on the channel pretty soon here. But I think I really want the next car to have buckets. Even if it's my daily, I'll just deal with it. Like, I really will. Like I said, I've been on a mission to lose weight anyways. It's like, it's been my extra motivation to be able to fit comfortably in those buckets. That's just kind of where I'm at right now, you know. But yeah, I'm here at my destination, so I appreciate y'all. Be on the lookout for another upload soon. Thanks, y'all. Peace.